So I've curated everything that you would need, whether a beginner or not, to create a full face of makeup, and I'm going to show you guys how to use them. When I first started wearing makeup, I used to make the biggest mistake of not using a primer. And my makeup would disappear after a few hours and wouldn't hold up on my skin. And I used to wonder why. Primer is a product that we tend to overlook sometimes when we apply makeup. Before applying makeup, the first thing you want to do is prep your skin. So in your makeup kit, you need a good primer. Primer is what makes the makeup grip on your skin so that it lasts all day and is easy to blend. They're available in different formulations, so you want to make sure you're selecting one that's right for your skin type. So a good primer that is great for all skin types, including oily skin, is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is gonna make your makeup hold up on your skin better and last all day. If you have oily skin, then you want to opt for a mattifying primer such as the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. I love this primer because it's mattifying, but at the same time it doesn't have silicone, so it's not going to clog your pores. So this is a really good primer for oily skin. If you have combination skin, which is both oily and dry skin, then you want to use a hydrating primer on the areas of your skin that are dry, and then use a mattifying primer on the areas of your skin that contain oils. The most important thing when it comes to makeup is the tools that you use to apply the makeup. Without the proper tools, you can't apply your makeup flawlessly. So this is something you need in your makeup kit, is a good beauty sponge. So this is usually used to apply a liquid and cream product on the skin, and it helps to absorb excess product so that your makeup comes out skin-like. So I'm gonna be using this sponge by Morphe. This is a really good quality sponge, and it's perfect for blending out concealer, and also the rounded side is perfect for blending out foundation and other cream and liquid products. Other tools that you'll need are really good quality brushes. So I would recommend the Morphe Face the Beat 5-piece face brush collection. So this is a $30 collection. It comes with 5 good quality face brushes that I would highly recommend. I love this brush collection because it comes with so many different brushes that you can use for so many different things, not just one specific thing. So it comes with a flat kabuki brush, which is perfect for blending out foundation, and it's good if you have oily skin. It also comes with this tapered face brush that is perfect for blending out concealer under your eyes, on your forehead, and on your chin. This brush collection also comes with this angled fluffy brush that is perfect for blending out contour, bronzer, and even blush. It also comes with this tapered face brush that is perfect for blending out any powdered products, including powdered foundation, pressed powder, and even powdered blush. And lastly, it comes with this flat brush, which is perfect for applying highlighter or even blending out your concealer under your eyes. So the next product that you need is a good foundation. So 2 things are important when selecting your foundation. You need a foundation that matches your skin and is the right formula for your skin type. When selecting a foundation shade, you want to consider your skin tone and your undertone. There are different types of foundation. Some come in liquid form while others come in stick or powder form. If you have dry skin, liquid foundations will work best for you. If you have combination or oily skin, then stick or powder foundations will work best for your skin type. So a foundation that I would highly recommend for dry skin is the Neutrogena Serum Foundation. This foundation is really hydrating, and it's also a very nice natural foundation that really helps to lock in moisture on your skin. But if you have oily skin, then you want to opt for foundations that are oil-free, such as the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup Foundation. But if you're looking for an affordable option, then the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup Foundation is also a good one, and it's oil-free. If you have oily skin and you want to opt for a powder foundation instead, then I recommend the bareMinerals Matte Foundation. I love this one because it has an SPF of 15, so it protects your skin from the sun, and it lasts pretty long. To apply your foundation, you want to start by using a small amount because it's going to make it easier to blend it out and build the coverage. If you start with many pumps or pour it directly to your skin, it's going to be hard to blend out completely, and the foundation will literally be sitting on top of your skin, which will cause cakiness. If you have dry skin, you want to use a damp beauty sponge to blend it out. The water from the sponge allows the foundation to blend out on your skin if your skin is dry. If you have oily or combination skin, using a brush will suit your skin type more because the surface of your skin already contains oils that will help blend it out with a dry brush. Concealers come in handy when you have dark circles, hypopigmentation, acne scarring that foundation could not cover. They're usually higher in coverage and help to cover cover up discoloration on your face to help brighten up your skin. There are many different types of concealers. Some come in cream form and some come in liquid form. Cream concealers are usually good to help cover discolorations on your face, so like around your cheeks area, your forehead, and your chin area. You want to avoid using thick and cream concealers under your eyes because those tend to crease a lot, and they also accentuate fine lines. Instead, for your under eyes, you want to opt for liquid concealers because they don't crease that much, because they tend to move around on your skin more, so they don't settle in fine lines and wrinkles. So for concealer, I would recommend a high quality hydrating concealer such as this ILIA True Serum Concealer. So this is a good concealer because it's going to help hydrate your under eyes, so it gives you that smooth finish, and it's also a very nice light coverage concealer. For cream concealer to help cover up discoloration, I would recommend the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. So you want to select one that matches the color of your skin since you're putting it on your face. So to apply the concealer, you want to place it under your eyes, closer towards your nose bridge, because that is where discoloration usually is. Then to brighten up the center of your face, you want to place it on your forehead, down the bridge of your nose, and on your chin area to help highlight those areas of your face that have been washed out with foundation. This is also going to help add dimension back onto your skin. And to blend it out, you want to use the pointy side of a beauty sponge, or you can use a concealer brush. Make sure the sponge is not wet, as this will just absorb the concealer, which you don't want. You always want to make sure your beauty sponge is always damp and not dry. After applying foundation on your skin, your face usually loses dimension. So contour is used to add back that dimension and to shape up your face. Contours also come in many different forms. So you have liquid, cream, and powdered contours. Liquid contours are usually a liquid concealer, and cream contours are usually foundation sticks. You can use whichever one that you prefer, but the most important thing about contour is that it should be at least 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin tone in order for it to add back that dimension on your skin. Also, contours should be cool toned, not warm toned. Cool tone contours tend to mimic a shadow on your face, which is what you want in order for you to structure your face. So for a liquid contour, I would recommend a good concealer such as this Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the shade Anise. This one is about 3 or 4 shades darker than my skin. It's going to help add back that shadow onto my skin. For a cream contour, I would recommend a foundation stick such as the Black Opal True Color Foundation Stick. This is in the shade Cafe Au Bay. This one is also about 3 shades darker than my skin. And then for powder contours usually come in palettes. So you want to pick one that is about 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin, but you don't want to use one that is too dark because powder contours tend to be more pigmented. Contour is usually applied on the areas of your skin that have a structure, such as your cheekbones, your jawline, forehead, and the bridge of your nose. This is where you want to place the contour. To blend it out, you want to use a brush if you're using a powdered contour, or a damp sponge if you're using a liquid contour, or if you have dry skin. You want to blend it upwards, as this helps to lift your face more. If you blend the contour downwards, it's going to make your face look like it's sagging, and it's not going to enhance your features. The only time contour can be blended downwards is if you're blending the nose bridge contour. You want to blend downwards because majority of the product should be at the top of your nose bridge, and as you're bringing the product downwards, it is fading to give it a naturally structured look. So to blend out powder contours, you want to use an angled brush, and you want to apply a small amount and build up the coverage. And to blend it out, you want to use circular motion, and this is going to help soften up the contour so that it doesn't look fake. So because cream and liquid products such as foundation, concealers, and cream contours contain oils, you want to set them with powder to help absorb those oils. And this is why setting powder is so important. Setting powders come in 2 different forms. So you have loose form and then you have pressed form. So loose powders are usually used to set the areas that you applied the concealer, which is under your eyes, forehead, nose bridge, and chin. And pressed powders are usually used to set the areas of your face where you applied the foundation and contour. So a really good setting powder for oily skin is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD setting powder. I usually use the shade Tan Neutral, but if you have more so dry skin, Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Honey would be a really good powder for your skin. And when it comes to pressed powders to set your foundation, you want to use a pressed powder that is veil, very light coverage, because you don't want to add back coverage onto your skin. I would recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder, and I usually use the shade 360 Mocha. To apply setting powder, you want to use an under eye brush, such as this under eye brush by Morphe from the collection, if you're going for a light coverage. But if you're going for more of a full coverage and you want to use the damp beauty sponge that you use for the concealer, to press it right underneath your eyes. The beauty sponge will pick up and place more product on your skin, giving your makeup look more of a full coverage and a matte finish. To apply the pressed powder, you want to use a kabuki brush and you want to press that on all the areas where you applied the foundation to set that foundation in place so that it does not move and build oils. After contour, the next step is applying bronzer. So you need a good bronzer. The most important thing about bronzer is that it should be warm toned, not cool toned like contours. Bronzer is usually added to your skin to give your skin some warmth and more of like a sun-kissed look. So bronzers usually come in powdered form, similar to blushes. However, there are also different types of bronzers, such as liquid bronzers and cream bronzers. If you have dry skin, you want to add a liquid or cream bronzer to your makeup kit, as those are easier to blend on your skin. And if you have oily skin, then powder bronzers would be good. So for powder bronzer, I would recommend the Revolution Splendor Glow Bronzer. So this one is in the shade dark. It's the perfect warmth for deeper skin tones. And if you're looking for a really good cream bronzer, then I would recommend the Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer. This one is in the shade Deep. It also has a nice pigment for deeper skin tones. And if you're looking for a liquid bronzer, if you have really dry skin, then I would recommend the Iconic London Sheer Bronzer. So this one is more so of a light coverage, very natural, and it's perfect for dry skin. So to apply the bronzer, you want to use an angled brush and you want to focus the bronzer on the upper part of your cheekbones and blend it downwards in a swirling motion to diffuse it. Then you want to place a little bit on your jawline and on your forehead area. This is going to help give your skin some warmth. So blush is a product that is usually applied on our cheeks just to help soften up your makeup look. So blush comes in a range of colors. So you want to select a blush color based on your undertone or just based on your preference. So if you're cool toned, pink blushes will suit your skin more. And if you're warm toned, then peach and light orange blushes will complement your skin more. And if you have a neutral undertone, then any type of blush will match your skin. There are also different formulations of blushes. If you're looking for more pigmentation out of your blush, then I would recommend using a liquid blush underneath your foundation. And if you're looking for more of a light coverage, then I would recommend a powdered blush, or you can use a shimmer blush. Powdered blushes tend to absorb on the skin quicker and are usually very easy to build up, giving your skin more of that natural look. So for liquid blushes, one of my favorites are the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. They have so many different shades for different undertones. And if you're more of a cream blush type of girl, then I would recommend the Milani Blushing Berry Cheek Kiss blushes. These are also nice. They also have different shades for different undertones. But if you want more of a powdered blush, the one that I would recommend is the one by Black Radiance. This is the Baked Blush. And the one that I'm going to use today is in the shade Warm Berry. So to apply the blush, you want to use a tapered brush because it is flat on the sides and it's going to help place the blush right on your cheekbones or your cheeks. You also want to pat the blush on your skin and not rub it. This is going to give you more of that softer, blushier look. Since our skin naturally glows and usually has a reflection, you want to use a highlighter at the highest points of your cheekbones and forehead to give your skin a natural glow. This is going to make the makeup look skin-like. So there are two types of highlighters. You have liquid highlighters, which are usually applied before foundation to give your makeup look more of an inner glow. Then you have powder highlighters, which are usually applied on top of your makeup to finish off your makeup look. A powder highlighter that I would highly recommend is this e.l.f. Apricot Highlighter. I absolutely love this. It is just so natural on the skin, so it leaves your skin looking like skin. And if you're looking for a liquid highlighter, I love this Iconic London Illuminator. This one is really pigmented, so you have to apply a very small amount and build up the coverage, and it's great for dry skin. But you want to make sure that you're applying it before foundation. To apply a powdered highlighter, you want to use a fan brush or a highlighter brush, which is usually a fluffy pointy brush, and you want to dust the powder at the highest points of your cheekbones. It's important to build up the coverage of the highlighter because once you apply too much highlighter on your skin, it's going to be hard to take out. So without a good setting spray, your makeup is not going to last on your skin a long time. So for setting sprays, you want to opt for hydrating setting mists or matte finish setting sprays if you have oily skin. This is going to help lock your makeup in place so it doesn't move or get absorbed. So a really good setting mist that I would recommend for all skin types is the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray. And if you have oily skin, I would recommend the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. So this one is oil free and it makes your makeup last a really long time. When it comes to eye makeup, it's important to learn the steps in which you should apply it and all the products that you're gonna need. And I found that without using the right products or even knowing how to apply it, your eye makeup look will not come out good. And that's why you shouldn't ignore this video, because I go over all the products that you would need for eye makeup and exactly how to apply it.
KLJ, welcome to a channel where it's